All right.
So I'm going to jump in before Mike says anything. No. Mike wanted to get in with this little joke about, we're talking about Zoom recordings and brainwave activities, and Peter agrees. It's not funny, Mike. It's not funny.
Actually, I'm going to be totally fair and balanced. I'm going to present the article. I will present your counter evidence, and then we will have civil debate.
I'm going to be totally fair and balanced. You know the episode's going to be good when Mike starts off with that bullshit, honestly. You okay, man? John? I'm sorry.
No, why are you sorry?
You look really angry.
I'm not angry.
He's trying to figure out how to do real-time deep fakes right now so that he can...
No. He is a deep fake.
That would be convincing. All right. So I sent Peter and I don't know what I assume John's on Peter's side because he always is, whatever. I actually don't know though. John, you are invited to share your own opinion. Am I not gracious?
Wow.
At any rate, this ongoing debate about the impact of the internet and social media on humanity. And I shared this article in our Discord server, which everybody should join, where we often share these kinds of things, where we get ideas from the show. Come check it out. A study about Zoom conversations, the brain reacting differently to video conversations versus face-to-face conversations with a similar setup.
This is such a boring topic, honestly, because of course it does. I mean, duh, it's a different situation. So the brain's going to work differently. It doesn't mean it's necessarily worse, though, does it? Okay.
So it demonstrates that our brains are wired literally for face-to-face communication. And you don't think taking that away causes any trouble?
It doesn't demonstrate that. It demonstrates that they're different. That's all. It just demonstrates that, we act in a certain way in some situations, and in other situations, which are different, we have different brainwaves. Okay, good. Yeah, great. Move on.
Changing in a decade, the way we've evolved over millions of years to behave to you is just trivial.
I know you don't like change, Mike.
Yeah,
you get to a certain age.
He struggles with change.
Wow. Look.
Sorry.
Actually, since you mentioned it, I got this.
How many of these have you had now?
This is my third Pixel 4.
Wait, that's not that small.
Same case.
It's kind of big.
One case, 3 phones. It is big. It's the smallest. It's the smallest Android phone that you can get from a major manufacturer. It's like you can't get a phone less than 5 inches anymore. The one problem I've had with it is it doesn't have 5G, and we were someplace that only had 5G, and that was very frustrating. Anyway, back to the story.
We've established that Mike is firmly in boomer category.
You disagree with this, so you sent this YouTube video. I didn't check before you could hear the audio. I'm just going to risk it. Of the issue of does social media affect the developing brains of teenagers? All right. So there's scientific research embodied Mark Zuckerberg providing proof through mere assertion that his position is true.
My God.
There's more. I have more evidence.
Mike, no, stop for a second. I often tell people that I enjoy doing this podcast because I like having a rational conversation with a smart person who has a different point of view. Right. This is not what's happening right now.
What do you mean?
Are bending the city. You're doing exactly what happened in that whole YouTube video from Sabine Hossenbeder, who's great, by the way. Everybody should watch her channel. She explains very complex scientific theories in kind of like a jokey way, but also like with facts and stuff. She's amazing. Her point was that the congressman or senator, whoever it was he was saying, "Oh, so did you say this?" And he's like, "No, I didn't say that. I just said that the science doesn't prove that that's the relationship yet,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
which is that social media is bad for everybody."
Right.
And all Mark Zuckerberg said was, "Well, I didn't say it wasn't bad. I just said that we don't have conclusive proof yet." And you, Mike, sorry, but that is precisely what you then went on to assert.
Yes.
Okay, now what's this video? Oh,
It's from 1994. These are the CEOs of the top social media companies at the time. Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay.
There's no research to support it.
Yeah.
But there isn't.
Oh, well.
And actually, if you watch the video,
Mm-hmm.
that Sabine Hossenfelder? I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Hossenfelder.
Thank you.
And she does have a really good channel. People should definitely check it out. It's a good video.
She goes on to talk about different studies which have not found a link, except for adolescent girls, in which there is a link.
Mm-hmm. Social networking and depression. I thought I had this highlighted. I guess I lost track of it.
God, he's done the research.
Right, I did, but there's more. Association between screen time and depression, positive correlation. Correlation of body mass index and obesity with children 2 years of age having to do with screen time. Television viewing before bedtime interrupts sleep duration. Sleep duration critically linked to depression.
Okay.
Screen time altering the brains of children. Brain structural co-development associated with the study that was 2 years later verifying the same results due to the impact of internet and online social behavior, mental health.
How did she miss all this?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Now, to be fair, are all the effects of social media bad? No, of course not. The internet's done a lot of great shit. Gives us access to information we know more than we've ever known before. Is that necessarily better for us? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Increases anxiety in a lot of people. Also increases productivity. So certainly there are benefits. Is it a uniform badness? No.
I mean, it also increases survivability, right? Like being able to Google if I'm having a heart attack and all the signs say like, yep, you're having a heart attack. Like you're going to go to the hospital, right? So the internet's doing a lot of good as well. Like really good.
It's a gun, basically.
Yeah,
I think
it's a tool.
The internet's like a gun because it's very dangerous and it can cause a lot of harm, and then it needs tight control. But you Yanks, you damn Yanks, don't want to give up your First Amendment rights, do you? Is it First Amendment? Second Amendment?
The problem is,
what's the gun one?
It's a gun that looks like a television.
Yeah.
And people, so like you could say like all this stuff. Oh, kids use screens too much. Yeah, it's the parents' fault. Obviously, they're not supervising their kids. Except it's every fucking parent. Like nobody supervises their kids. It's been this way forever. It just used to be we were unsupervised outside instead of unsupervised in the fucking family room with an iPad.
I wouldn't buy my kid a gun either. I know. What do you think, John? How do you feel about this? Do you think that Zoom messages are bad? Zoom meetings are bad inherently?
No. I think Mike is just going on an extreme opinion and trying to use other forms of research, about other shit. This has nothing to do with Zoom to affect the opinion.
And I'm not saying that Zoom is bad. What I'm saying is online relationships are not the same as face-to-face physical relationships.
You really brought this back. This is the same argument we had 2 years ago, Mike.
Yeah.
2 years and I'm still haven't changed your stance. You're going to be fucking 90. You're going to be 90 sitting in your rocking chair while everybody around you is in VR. And you'll be like, it's nothing like the real
Oh my God,
thing.
the VR. Yeah. No.
Back in my day, we had to use Google Meet.
Have you seen the videos of these assholes walking around in New York City like this
with their Vision
VR.
Pros.
Oh no, that's totally normal human behavior. I see nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
And I'll tell you what the difference is for you is that you're so okay with this. Yeah, you're so cool with that.
How?
Because you're acclimated to it.
How am I cool with that?
Normal. Of course you are. You have a phone yourself. You're lying in bed scrolling on fucking TikTok for 1-2 hours every night. Don't tell me you're not cool with it. You love that shit.
But I can also talk to people and sit through a dinner with my phone in the car without feeling like I gotta scratch my skin off.
I can't talk to people like this.
Jesus
But when my Vision Pros are on, I can talk to you. I can see through them.
No, you cannot. It is not. You'll see me. You will be face to face with me, seeing me as video, not having the same connection. Literally not having the same brain connections because the brain behaves differently.
You're saying if it was actually glasses, you're saying if it was glasses, right? If I was like wearing glasses and I could see through them, like Peter's, then it's okay.
I mean, it would be better. Better even still if you didn't have like porn running in the off-screen corner.
That's the hill you're gonna die on, bro. This is the worst argument I've ever heard.
Wow,
Mike, I have a question for you, right? So basically, I don't think it really matters if you're right or wrong. I mean, obviously you're wrong, but that's fine. We can move on from that. But it doesn't matter.
Deepfake
because
Peter says
it's
otherwise.
happening anyway. You're gonna cut to like the deepfake version of me right now. Everything I'm saying now will never get aired. Like,
I'm so tempted to just push the button right now. I am so tempted.
What are we going to do about it is the big question. That's what I mean. It's happening. It's not that we have no control over whether it happens or not. It's going to happen.
Sure. Like, so we're gonna wait and see whether AI, global warming, or capitalism kills us first.